on your notes for lateral and total surface area, what were some of the things that we wrote down in those notes last week? The lateral faces of a prism are rectangles. Cool. What else? The lateral area is the area of all faces except for the bases. So the total surface area is?
Lateral area.
Great. We skipped this one right here.
The total.
The lateral faces of a pyramid are triangles. So lateral area is all faces, no bases. Total surface area is lateral plus bases. Okay, that's what we're getting into today. Looking at 10.3, page 329. How do you find the lateral and total surface area of rectangular and triangular prisms or pyramids? Lateral and total surface area of a prism. The lateral faces of a prism are parallelograms. Per your note that I gave you, they're usually rectangles that connect the bases. Each face that is not a base is a lateral face. The sum of the areas of all lateral faces is the lateral area of the prism. The surface area is the sum of all areas of all the first surfaces of a figure expressed in square units. The total surface area of a prism can be found by finding the sum of the lateral area and the sum area of the bases. So, while we're showing our work today, LA is for good, and TSA is for total surface area. Okay? Your lateral faces here in your book are green. And the bases are blue. Keep that in mind. You can find the lateral area and total surface area of a prism by using a what? A net. Pretty sure I gave that to you in your notes as well. Boom, net. Lateral and total surface area of a prism or pyramid can be found by using a net. Cool. Looking at the example. A net of a rectangular prism is shown. Use a net to find the lateral area and the total surface area of the prism. Each square represents 1 square inch. The blue regions are the bases. The green regions are the lateral faces. Find lateral area and the total surface area. So the green ones, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Those are all green in your book, right? And then these rectangles are blue. Now, I'm only coloring this because this is black and white for me, but yours are colored in for you already. So first, they say find the lateral area of the rectangular prism. There are two 2x5" rectangles, and there are two 2 by 6 inch rectangles. These are dimensions. We talked about that last week. So this is a 2x5. This is a 2x6. And this is a how many here? That are blue. How many? That are blue.
5, 6.
5 going left and right. How many going up and down? 6. Notice the 6 stays consistent because if this side is 6, so is this. This side is 5, so is this. Okay, so they took 2 of the 2x5 rectangles. That's here. What's 2 times 5? 10. What's 2 times 5 again? What's 10 plus 10?
20.
That's where they got that from. 2 by 6, 12. 2 by 6 again, 12 plus 12. That's where this 24 came from. Now they're adding all of the green rectangles and they get 44. This is my lateral area. Find the total surface area of the rectangular prism. Now what am I doing here? Look back in your notes. The what? The bases. Well, 1 base for a pyramid, 2 bases for prisms. So, what are my bases? What color are they? Blue. What's 5 by 6? 30. What's 5 by 6 again? What's 30 plus 30? 60. So, here's my lateral area. And then here's my total surface area. Boom. Bam. What is the difference of those two? 60, which is the area of the bases. Okay? Make note of that. The difference between lateral area and total surface area is the area of the bases, or base or bases. 1 base for pyramid, 2 bases for prism. Not yet. So it says use the net to find the lateral area and the total surface area of the triangular prism described by the net. What color are the triangles?
Blue.
So that means they are the what? Good. What kind of prism is it? Triangular prism. What color are the rectangles? Green. What are the green faces called? The lateral faces. Good. So I'm showing my work on separate paper, but I highly advise you to show this work in your notebook so you can refer to it because it's lateral area. Examples. So question number 1, for lateral area, what are my lateral faces? What shape are they? How? They're not all squares. They're rectangles. How many? 3 rectangles. How do I find the area of a rectangle? A equals base times height. So, 1 rectangle. What are the dimensions of this rectangle right here? 4 by 4. The middle rectangle. What are the dimensions? How long is it? How wide is it?
3
by. This is not a square. By 4. Guys, if this side is 4, every single one of my rectangles should have what measurement? 4. So this is 3 by 4. What is this one? 5 by 4. What's 4 by 4? 3 by 4 and 5 by 4. My lateral area is all of these combined. 48 cubic centimeters. I'm sorry, square centimeters. Now for total surface area.
Is it always going to be square centimeters?
Yes, because it's area. It'll be cubic when it's volume. I made that little mistake there. What are all of my faces? How many? And what else?
You said rectangles.
3 rectangles and 2 triangles.
What? I thought she said 8 faces too, but then
Look back in your notes. What was the very last note or bullet point that I made? I'm sorry, say that again. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so the 3 rectangles are my what?
Your lateral.
My lateral area. And the 2 triangles are my what? Bases. And what am I doing with them? Adding them. Okay? So it's 2 triangles plus 3 rectangles. Now,
So you got 1 plus 4 times 3.
actually 2 times. What's the area of a triangle?
1 half base times height. So really, so the answer is going to be 12.
What's the base and the height of the triangle?
3 and 4.
4 times 3 divided by 2. Same thing. Okay? Plus my 3 rectangles, which is how much?
48.
48.
So 12 plus 48.
3 times 4 is 12. Divided by 2 is 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, that's where you're getting that 12 from. It all makes sense now. 12 plus 48 is 60 centimeters squared is my total surface area.